I would like to thank Cricut for sponsoring today's video. Hi everyone, it's Kieran with Thrifted Living, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Today I would like to share with you how I have been using a Cricut Joy and a Cricut Press 2 to create some really fun projects. Today I would like to share with you 4 projects that I created using Cricut products. Cricut Joy is the perfect companion to quickly and easily personalize anything with one cut and one color in 15 minutes or less. It is fun, functional, and simple to use. Practical everyday projects have never been more accessible or easier. Cricut Joy is Cricut's smallest cutting machine ever. It fits in a cubby and looks great on a counter. Cricut Joy packs away easily and sets up instantly, making it super easy to move from one room to another. Cricut Joy is easy to set up and allows DIYers and makers to get up and running with projects quickly. With Cricut Design Space on desktop and mobile, you can design and make from anywhere within minutes. Because of its design, Cricut Joy uses Cricut Smart materials, which are different from other vinyl and paper. These materials are designed to work with a cutting mat, so there's less to buy and transport. First project that I would like to share with you is how I used the Cricut Joy to create some new labels for some new bins in the craft room. I found these bins at the Dollar Tree. They're actually Tupperware containers, and I wanted to use them in a new shelving system that I found at my uncle's bookstore. So what I did was I went onto the Cricut Design Space and I designed some labels that I wanted to use, and I absolutely love using the mobile app for this and the Cricut Joy. It's so easy. So when you have access to the design space, you are able to go in and create personalized labels. And as you can see, there are so many different fonts that you can choose from. And I selected one font, and then I started typing in the words that I wanted to write on the bins. So I sort of looked at all of the different products that I had and figured out which words I needed to write. And then I was able to measure exactly how wide the bins are. And then I was able to look on the grid, as you can see right here, and you can create the different size that you need. And one thing that I was able to do was create multiple words on one sheet, so you can just type in as many words as you need, and then you're able to print them all out at the same time. Another thing you can do is adjust the spacing between letters, and since this is a cursive font, I thought it looked a little nicer, a little closer. Once I designed the labels, I was able to select which smart vinyl I wanted to use, and then all I had to do was select make, and the system actually prompts you to do everything. It tells you when you need to put the different vinyl in, and it does everything for you. After you're done with the printing, then you are able to use this tool and you are able to pull out the letters, and it's actually kind of fun to do. I really didn't hate this part. I could see that it was sort of almost like relaxing to do that. So I was able to peel all of those letters out, and then once they were all peeled out, I was able to apply them to the bin. And this was also kind of fun for me too. It was fun to be able to see the project being finished after I had, thought about what I wanted to do for so long. It was really, really fun to do. I then repeated that process for some other supplies that I have in the craft room, and I have to say I love using the Cricut Joy. I love how small it is and how compact it is. My craft room isn't very big right now, and right now I'm also sort of going through a reorganization process, and I didn't want to have to pull out my big Cricut because there's just not a lot of space right now. I definitely love using my big Cricut, but I wanted to be able to use just something small and compact, and the Cricut Joy is amazing for that. I also love using the Cricut Design Space on my phone and using the Bluetooth connectivity. It makes it so easy and so simple to do, and I love that Cricut prompts you through the entire process, so it's not something that you're doing unguided. It's super helpful to have the system be able to tell you, okay, now you're going to insert the vinyl, now you're going to do this. I really, really love the Cricut Joy. It's so easy and fun to use, and I definitely think that I'm going to be using this in the future with my family and friends as well, because these projects are so fun to do, and I could see this being really fun with doing this with family and friends. Here are 4 labels that I was able to complete and put on 4 different bins. I love how this looks, and I'm just envisioning seeing myself completing all of the different bins that I have and that I want to complete. It is going to look so nice in the craft room. The second project that I would like to share with you is how I added a little decorative touch to a Dollar Tree mirror that I already had in the craft room. And you can definitely do this with a frame or a piece of canvas. I wanted to add just a little extra decorative touch to this mirror, and so I used some of the smart vinyl and I wrote the word create, and then all I did was take it and then put it on the mirror, and it was that easy to do. Seriously, like a 10-minute project. So easy to do. I can see myself labeling so many different things in our home. Sean and I are going to be working on a kitchen space, a new pantry space in our kitchen, and I can see myself working with the Cricut right in the kitchen and creating some labels for different bins that we'll put in our new pantry space. I can't wait. It's so exciting, and I love that I am able to have these gorgeous fonts. I like the idea of being able to have a uniform look, and all I have to do is type it in and it's done for me. I love how this project turned out. It's such a pretty decorative touch on this dollar store mirror. The third project that I would like to share with you is a custom t-shirt. I had so much fun creating this project. It was so much fun for a couple reasons. The first reason was that I was making it for my niece, and she's just the cutest, and I can't wait to see her in this shirt. But the second reason that this was so much fun was because Sean actually helped me with it, and he had so much fun working with the Cricut and the Cricut press. It was just so much fun. Sean also really enjoys taking and peeling the letters off. He really was super helpful with that, and as you can see, there were quite a few words that we had to peel out, so it was helpful to have him there. The Cricut press is very easy to use. It's almost like using a very big iron. It's so easy to use. What you do is you go onto Cricut.com and you're actually able to put in what fabric you're using and what type of vinyl you're using, and it tells you exactly what temperature you need to set it to and how long you need to leave the heat on the shirt or the bag or whatever you're doing. And it turned out so cute, and it looks so professional. Like, I keep looking at it in my house and I'm like, oh my gosh, I made that. It just looks so nice, and it was so much fun to do. I can't wait to see my niece wearing this shirt. The fourth project that I would like to share with you is creating custom cards, and I'm really excited about this because I often spend a lot of time at the store picking out a card just because I want it to be perfect. So being able to design that perfect card in the comfort of my own home is something that I'm really excited about. On the Cricut design space, there is actually an entire section devoted to cards, and there are so many different subcategories, and what I actually did was I went in and I looked at hot air balloons, because in my classroom is themed to hot air balloons and traveling around the world. So I was thinking about when we go back to school and I want to give a card to a colleague, I can create this hot air balloon card. Once I selected the card I wanted to use and the design I wanted to use, I was able to load the card into the Cricut Joy, and it took maybe 15 seconds to cut out the card, and it's actually kind of interesting to watch it. It's just amazing how intricate it is. And then you are able to peel back the card, and the mat is a little sticky, so it removes the parts that have already been cut out. And then the card is done, and it looks absolutely perfect. I love this design. And for these cards, you are actually able to include an insert in the back, so I chose almost like a deep pink, shiny metallic material. It looked so nice. I absolutely love the Cricut Joy and the Cricut Press too. I highly recommend these for your crafting space. They are so much fun to use and such amazing high quality products. Thank you so much to Cricut for sending me these products and for sponsoring today's video. To see the projects that I am creating with Cricut products, you can follow me on Instagram at thriftedliving, or if you don't have an Instagram but would like to stay up to date with what I'm doing, you can follow me on Facebook at thriftedliving page. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!